again, a close-up just as we have it. So we'll have a chance to look at that again. There appears to have been a ring around it, and the date again, they say here, was 1838. Differs a little bit from what we've read before. The letters beginning from left to right. Here's various attempts to translate the Greek tablet, and it says that Henry Schoolcraft, it's Craft, not Croft, simply tried to identify it. He didn't really try to translate it. He simply reported. The people said that there were ancient alphabets, such as Runic, Phoenician, Ancient Greek, Etruscan, Old British, Ancient Gaelic, Celtic, Libyan, and Numidian. Between 1857 and 1875, 3 Frenchmen offered different translations. The chief of immigration who reached these places, or this island, has fixed these statues forever. Another one that was more Schwab, another one by Levi Bing. Thy orders are law, thou shinest in the impetus elan, and rapid as the chamois. Now here's some more. This is this time Jules Opert. The grave of one who was assassinated here. May God revenge him and strike his murderer, cutting off the hand of his existence. Next one by Buckingham Smith, and this one appears to be I pray to Christ, his most holy mother, Son, Holy Ghost, Jesus Christ, God. Buckingham Smith. And then in 1907, a Moundville resident provided this version. United States of Egypt built by states of Western Union. Pretty wild. Then we have a couple more. Here is Delph Nora, who has been planning to publish a very complete article about Grave Creek Tablet before his death. Claimed the most puzzling translation was made in 1928 by a man named Andy Price. In a booklet that was admitted a fictional treatment, Price said the characters were original English letters, somewhat distorted, and read, Bill Stumps Stone, October 14th, 1838. Okay. What made this unusual, beside the fact that the stone was discovered 4 months before that date, was the authorities of the National Museum in Washington took Price seriously and accepted this as the correct interpretation for many years. Then over here we have another one, and this is 1953, and in an article published in the Pittsburgh Press, Joseph C. Ayub believed the inscription to be Phoenician and read, "You hope to be imbued with measures of purity, manners, industry, misery, folly, and strength." Okay, Olaf Strandwold, in his book Norse Inscriptions on American Stones in 1948, offered this interpretation. It says, "I knelt on the island, on the Yule site, on meadowland. Now the island is a Hod, H-O-D-E. On this man's name and Hod, a sanctuary for holy things. Meadow Island, meant the mound was surrounded by grass before trees had grown there. Isn't that interesting? Another explanation of the findings, and it says on June 16th, during the removal of artifacts from the upper burial mound, Abelard Tomlinson, along with several others, including Dr. James Clements, reported the discovery of a small gray sandstone tablet. It measured 2 inches by 1.5 and was about 3/8 inch thick. It was inscribed with curious, unrecognizable characters and symbols. These symbols were arranged in 3 parallel lines of apparently 22 distinct characters plus a ideogram or a hieroglyphic symbol. Okay? Here is a replica of what they found, and it does appear that the cross does have something around it that looks almost like the head of a bird. Interesting. Now, in addition to that, of course, there was a stone found at Braxton. Shepherd's tablet was found in 1832. It simply has circles. And then the Cincinnati tablet, and it was found in 1841. This is an interesting reproduction of it. And then the circular inscribed stone, here, 1843. Then we come to what they call the Wilson-Braxton tablet. And again, this is you can see the big cross, the letters on it. Then we've looked at this one before, the Lakin tablet. Okay. And then they also have put on Lakin B tablet. Wilson-Braxton tablet, you'll notice, has the script as you see here. And again, what they've tried to do here, the inscription that they give us is the Teth Honored Tombs. We really like that one. And as you see from the one above it, which is also what we've read before and caused to be Queen engraved, the tablet and so forth. Unfortunately, neither one of those are correct. Here's the new evidence, and this, of course, gives credit in 1975 to Barry Fell from Harvard for the inscription. And he does say it's Iberian script, but unfortunately he doesn't know about Coelbren and the British. And of course he's reading it from right to left, which is absolutely wrong. And he says that it was influenced by Carthage, and therefore a little difference. The only problem is he has the same letters meaning different things in different places. But interesting that his work would be here on this particular site. The view looking out the window here at the museum of the mound. You can see the path as it goes up. We'll get another shot of it outside. A map showing the earthwork attributed to the prehistoric people. You'll notice that the town is in the center in red. We've got the circular earthworks here. If we scan up a little bit here, you'll see that there's a rock tower, and as you notice on the terrain, another tower,